number 2 until Dasmariñas pressed on the gas. And that is how it went. Yung ideya na alam nila kung kailan pipindutin yung gas to step themselves away from Binyan, and Mata opens up the scoring tally.
Mata here, proving herself. Such an accessory, such a weapon here for the Monarchs.
Dumase goes to Villaflores. Touching it off the blockers for the Binyan's first point. Hard scoreless in that first or second set. Pero nagawa niya ng paraan ngayon.
Exactly, no fear talaga sa kanyang puso, even faced with those two blockers.
Mata. Great timing to land on that point.
Mata really racking up so many points here in the game.
That is 6 in total para kay Alexa Mata. Combination works for Laika Tudlasan.
Laika Tudlasan still the top scorer of the ladies in pink, now with 8 points. Yun. So, balit, ang kanilang top scorer is Tudlasan, followed by ito nga, nasa service line ngayon.
Tira-tira targets Cantada once again. Oh, what an attempt. An attack from Cerneche is denied. And that is a point for Punzalan.
Wonderful timing of the block there.
Punzalan scoreless in that first 2 sets. Didn't even see much of action. But now she's very much active. They toss to Tudlasan. Now he strikes. And that is another point, 2 straight for Laika.
Laika Tudlasan almost to double digits now. Really such a far cry from her previous performance. Mukhang she is back in top form and she's ready to rally her team back into this final series as Binyan once again has the lead.
And this is another deja vu moment. 2-point lead para sa Lady Chiefs. That goes out. Sam targets the other Sam. But something went wrong there.
Galing mo dun ah.
Salamat.
Sige, 9 out of 10 kasi tatlong sa amin dun. Multiplier natin 3, so 3 plus 3 plus 3.
Salamat.
9.
Salamat.
Dapat ganun, may rubrics.
Sige, may rubrics.
Dapat
Sige.
transparent tayo sa scoring natin.
Sige. Got it.
Pero pwede ka rin naman mag-challenge.
Pwede mag-challenge. Ito, hindi kailangan ng challenge nito. Because that visibly went out and that was Alexa Mata. You know, both Maaya and Mata have had their fair share of misses at the service line. And we kind of knew them as the threats towards getting those aces. Now they go to Cantada. Ceballos was ready. To the back. Cerneche. Laika attacks. It scores, extending the lead to 3 points.
And she is now in double digits. And with a performance like that, hindi nakakagulat because every ball she touches is gold. Para siyang may magic hand talaga ngayon for Binyan. And it seems like they know that.
Laika is online. Cantada. Oof. That was a hit to Ceballos. That is how it's going to be going. Cantada immediately heading back, but Ceballos wasn't ready for that strike.
And we love to see the camaraderie here on court as well. Hindi ata nakita sa ating replay, but Cantada rushing to ensure that even her opponent was okay. And also the teammates ng buong Binyan helping Ceballos get up.
That was a strike. Bunzalan, where have you been?
I'm here, sabi niya. I'm here now.
Present. No.
Present.
Present eh.
Ito yung better late than never na.
Yup. Coach Obet unleashing the magic bunots. This is where the play comes in. Ceballos was ready. Joust. They go to Hart. And that was blocked. Nobody to get that first ball.
So I would love to see the replay if that block was made with the help of the net. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. But you guys watching at, you know, usopi.com can check it out. Villa Flores had to adjust. The chase is on. What a valiant effort mula kay Shai Hardio. Just wasn't enough to keep that ball in play as Villa Flores gets the point for a Binyan 3-point advantage. Before we kick things off and continue the action, we would like to greet a happy 15th year anniversary to Direk Danry and Miss Gets. Maraming salamat po. Happy anniversary muli. And we hope that you have a valiant celebration. And before we continue to celebrate, we're going to toss it over to know more about both of these teams from Quinn Barcarson.
If you say Chris Servidad of Binyan Tatakjal gives her 100% every time pumapalo siya, that's her being a bit pasaway to their team's physical therapist. After kasi ng game 3 nila sa semifinals where she scored 30 points, nakaramdam siya ng sakit sa kanyang shoulders, to which she still endures. That's why she was advised na imbes na 100% power, bawasan daw muna to 80%. For a crucial game like this, would understand if Chris will be a bit pasaway. Chris says she values the advice. But sis, last na to sayang. Hands and Jolan.
Pasaway points go to Chris Servidad. Paumanhin para sa kanyang physical therapist. Pero kailangan yung maintindihan. Tama si Queen. Si Queen yung tropa mo na na nakikinig lang. Wala masyadong input. Hindi siya yes or no. It's just that she understands.
Definitely. I mean, as good as Quinn is, of course, in delivering her report, she's also such a good listener. And yun nga, going back to itong si Servidad, actually hindi ko alam if pwedeng bagitin nga early in the game, but that's why she's contributing so much on defense more than yung kanyang offensive cannon that we saw in game 1 because nga medyo may iniinda siya. But she's here and she's showing up, she's showing out.
Yun pala yun, no? That explains it. But we're about to find out on whether or not that's going to be the case. As we continue action here in set 3. Oof! Yes, I took some time because I coughed. Nabulunan po ako dun sa palo ni Van Chilinsog. That is how powerful it was, in my opinion.
Nakakagulat, no? Like, even if we're here, we're seeing all the action, nakakagulat pa rin talaga at how fast her approach is and how explosive her swing is.
And that goes out. Another ace mula sa Dasmariñas. And Lamina ties it all up at 9 points.
We haven't been seeing a lot of court time mula dito kay Lams in these past few games. Pero alam mo na when she's at the service line or when the few minutes she has, she makes the most out of them.
Villa Flores. No go. Alinsug uses the left. Not quite familiar with that. So it goes wide and a point goes to Binyan.
Mga 0.5 points for being ambidextrous because there was an effort, pero the execution was a bit...
Our ambidextrous queen. Vange goes underhand. Servidad. Medyo nagalit ang physical therapist. Nagalit din si Coach Obet. Sayang.
Yeah, you could tell Servidad really put... Hindi nga, sabi diba 80% daw muna dapat siya. Pero parang hindi nga 100 eh. Pero 120% yung binibigay niya ngayon.
And that was a full-on hit bullseye from Sam Tira-Tira.
Tumira si Sam Tira-Tira. We haven't heard her name actually in quite a while. Pero we're seeing her contributing in very crucial points of the game.
This is Binyan again, holding on to a lead, no matter how small it may be. But look at that, from middle to middle, Mata answers.
You really love just the commitment that Mata has on that ball. Kasi with these middle blockers, most of the time they jump up and what? 80% of yung mga talon nila hindi sila nabibigyan ng bola. They're just there to be a decoy or whatsoever. Pero in that moment, Mata was rewarded the set and she really made it count.
Domasic can convert. Cernete. Hart tosses it long. Servidad. Not enough approach to make that happen. And now, Dasmariñas is on the lead.
You could see yung hesitancy ni Servidad. She didn't know kung ano bang klaseng hit yung gagawin niya sa bola. And probably at the back of her mind, iniingatan din niya yung kanyang shoulder.
Servidad tosses it to Hart. That pendulum goes to Dasmariñas. And then redeems herself. Ludlasan. A classic wall breaker.
I have no words for that like at Ludlasan hit. Grabe, just avoiding the blockers. Pero baon na baon pa rin talaga yung kanyang cross-court shot.
Tudlasan's the kind of person na walang pake in general. Whether there's a blocker, whether we're trailing, I'm gonna find a way to score. Pero sa puntong yun, Hardio was there. And then, a block has happened and worked for Punzalan once more.
Punzalan really making her mark here in the game. Meanwhile, Sam Cantada seemingly having a hard time getting into the form that she was noong game 1. Kasi nga bantay sarado siya ngayon ng Binyan blockers and their strategy is working.
Cantada targets Chris, and there was no way for Servidad to save that.
Lang, Sam Cantada, if you can hear me now, parang sinagot mo ata yung comment ko kanina because talagang bumawi siya with that powerful, powerful cannon of a hit.
She says hello. Maya goes to Lamina, and then to Cantada. Servidad at the back. That swing, not fully committing to it, means that it's gonna go long.
And a while ago, we were commending itong si Servidad for her ability to convert yung even those tosses so far from the net. Pero yun nga talaga yung risk that happens there. It's very tricky and usually make your swing a bit off, it's gonna go long. And I mean long, long talaga.
Tudlasan just touched it. This is a free ball awarded by Padillon. 1-2. You rarely ever see Lamina attack, but when she does, yeah, that's going in.
Walang tingin yon.
This is a timeout called by BIñAN because again, it's 3 unanswered points. There's always, ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Jilan, yung mga maliliit na bagay. This may be just a 3-point run, but this might be the most important run for them to get momentum kung parehas lang sila ng sabay.
Exactly, and in this race towards getting the momentum, mukhang itong Dasmariñas ang unang nakahanap.
Dasmariñas just 10 points away from sealing the championship in front of the home turf, with Cerneche still at the service line. Attack. Wala kay Punzalan ang magic bunot coming into full effect for BIñAN.
Exactly, pancake from Dasmariñas, not good enough. And you know what I love about this game is that we're seeing talaga a lot of faces rotate dito sa court. Like for example, itong si Punzalan, what a revelation, I mean.
Going to Cantada. That goes in with a long shot to give Dasmariñas a power spike presented by Smart Power All 99. Load now 16-14. Dasmariñas looks to seal the deal. Leading 16-14, leading 2 sets to none, and are looking to be undefeated en route to the championship. BIñAN looks to put a stop to it. Padillon gives a free ball away. Maaya can't do anything but score, and that's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Maaya here is now the threat of the net. Kanina we had Mata, now we have Maaya. Talagang when you have these two here in front, talagang you have to be on guard because they can block, they can attack, and they can also serve when they're at the service line.
Hart can't do anything about that as another ace lands for Dasmariñas, and guess who's the suspect?
Suspect, yung nag-service line po nung game 1.
Kunwari, ikaw yung testigo, no?
Magagawa na ba ako ng witness statement?
Witness statement.
Oh, I mean, I was there watching game 1.
That's the point.
Kinexplain ko pa eh.
Oh! Alinsug! Right on time and right on the money.
Exactly, and lucky for her as well na yung bola lumapag before she could cross that attack line, center line rather.
Both Alinsug and Sam Cantada are in double figures, and they stay at the court with Bombita and Abe Pono now shredding this one. Cantada serving a bullet. Villaflores falls off short, and that is the 20-point mark for Dasmariñas.
Brought to you by the Maaya Bombita combo and there at the net.
Maaya na, Bombita pa. Sabi mo kasi brought to you eh. Kala ko sponsored eh. Pero gets mo na yung point.
Yung tayo yung mga kaibigan na nag-explain ng joke.
Yung mga taong ayaw mo kausap kasi nag-explain ng joke.
Doon pala tayo mag-uusap. Explain natin sa isa't isa.
Oh, unfortunately, it's another attack error. This time, galing naman kay Chris Servidad. And you see the smiles from the kids, the adults, and the kids at heart. Naaamoy na nila ang championship. Another bullet. The drop didn't go. An error mula kay Maaya has stopped the streak of Dasma.
And what a streak it has been, because kanina nga, kita naman natin dikit yung laro. Binyan even actually having the advantage. But you know what? We blinked and what? Suddenly they are 6 points up.
The idea is just for them to take care of it. Bita can't find it. Alinsog. That goes out. 2 straight points para sa Binyan.
Mukhang medyo gigil dito ang Dasmariñas to get that trophy.
Alinsog can't seem to convert. Abitria finds the corner pocket. A rainbow means a point for Binyan.
Abitria being a bright spot for them here as they staunch the bleeding a little bit and slowly crawl their way back into this set.
And that was Kay Abitria's first point. Better late than never. Dumasig tosses it to Kay. Slowly heating up now. Abitria once again. How about Sam this time? Back row. Solo block. Cannot happen against Cantada. And that was this game's community cam powered by PusoP.com. Your game, your community. Join now. There's a lot of people supporting them today. And the Monarchs look to deliver with a championship as they are 3 points away from it.
Binyan still holding on. There is still a chance here.
Tudlasan goes long. A crucial mistake means Dasmariñas is walking steadily towards that championship.
Pero grabe rin talaga yung tiwala, of course, that Binyan has towards Tudlasan. They know that in these moments, these very crucial moments, the person that they could look up to is Laika Tudlasan. And, well, it was unfortunate that that ball went out. Pero knowing her, kaya naman yan to keep her nerves in check, to really deliver when it matters. And this is when it matters most.
And then probably the most important next few minutes for Laika Tudlasan and Binyan. That goes out. So Binyan gets a breather from it.
Well, Dasmariñas is just 2 points away, pero actually in these past few rallies, they have been committing a lot of errors. It seems like even though they are steadily unbeaten, they have this very dominant presence. Mukhang the nerves are starting to creep in a bit.
Alinsog! Power! Spike! Unleashed!
Sorry, what was I saying again? Did I mention nerves? Because para kay Batch Alinsog, walang kababe.
Girl means business. And now, Dasmariñas is at championship point. Won't go. Undefeated. Unblemished. Poised. And now, the Queens champions of the MPVA Season 2. The green and yellow, Dasmariñas City Monarchs.
Dasmariñas City Monarchs continuing their reign, that unquestionable dominance that they have just asserted this season, and this makes it their, if I'm not mistaken, 18th or 19th straight victory, and truly their march towards the crown has just been a matter of time, you could say.
Such a valiant effort still mula sa BIñAN, ARELLANO Lady Chiefs, but they will be settling for silver for a second straight season. The same deja vu happens as the rest of Dasmariñas adds to their trophy cabinet with more wins, with more victories, with more hardware to showcase to the Dasmariñas community.
Definitely, and here wala naman talagang team na uuwing lugi o talo, as we can say, because of course they have learned so many valuable lessons here, even for, let's say, BIñAN Tatakgel. They are going home with the silver, pero grabe yung revelations that we have seen in this final series alone. We have seen what their players can do. Ilan na dyan, syempre si Servidad.
With your final score of 25-17, 25-21, and 25-18, Dasmariñas are your MPVA Season 2 champions.